Sup spooks, I'm home again for Thanksgiving, and it's Thanksgiving Day, so getting ready to go to my aunt's house, which is going to be a fun time in the car. And I'm gonna, as you can see, my skin is not in its best condition, and I'll talk about that in a second, but thought today I'd do a get ready with me because I've been meaning to talk about / review whatever the Blush Nudes palette by Maybelline. I got it a while ago at Target, so more on that in a moment. So my skin it's scabby and peeling and flaky, and part of that is like, yes, it's winter, dry skin. Well, it's not winter, it's almost winter. It's in New England, it's freezing. With the weather changing, my skin is getting dry, but I also have a condition called cold urticaria, which is it's basically an allergy to the cold. So among other things, it means that when I am exposed to cold temperatures, I get hives. So what happened is I got hives that started on my nose, and then they spread across my cheekbones onto my forehead and my chin, but not here. Got hives everywhere but there. And then with the dry skin, the hives started to do this thing where they all just started to flake away. So to try and combat that flaky look, I took some of my mom's expensive Mary Kay stuff. Don't tell her, she gets mad when I use it. But I used her Mary Kay Time-Wise 3-in-1 cleanser, and then the Mary Kay microdermabrasion thing to try and like exfoliate some of it away. I think it worked. And then I topped that off with the Mary Kay Time-Wise Pore Minimizer. I'm gonna go ahead and add more prep to that with this Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer. This is also one of the things I got when I bought the palette. It's very kind of sticky, but it's good if you're going to be using powder on top of all of it. So I really think I should just invest in a green primer. They make those, right? I cover my whole face with this, and it's starting to run out. Like, I'm gonna hit the pan soon. If anyone knows a good green primer, recommend it down in the comments, please. More Rimmel Stay Matte. Again, for that primer, I don't know how matte it stays, but it really like smooths everything because it's like really thick and sticky. I heard it. I bought brush cleaner and I have yet to use it, and I haven't cleaned these brushes like ever. Yeah, so my nose is all flaky because I made the mistake of trying to rub one product on, and that made my skin start to come off. So that's my life right now. I didn't mean to cover my lips, but it happened, and you know, that's like life. I didn't mean to spend $80 in 1 month, and look where I am now. Student loans. Because that primer and this powder, well, the powder kind of helps, but because the primer doesn't really make it stay matte, after I put on the bulk, like once I get my whole face covered with the powder, I take like this, it's my big flat EcoTools brush, and I just keep like pressing it on, especially under the eyes, because that's like, you know, when you cry all the time, your concealer doesn't stay on, and then everybody can see how dead you are inside because it starts to show on the outside. Once you've officially ventured into cake face territory, that's when you just give up and pray that your setting spray will fix it somehow. Yeah, one of these days, I'll know how to do this correctly. It'll happen eventually. Oh yeah, this is another EcoTools brush. Did I make a video about this? Did I talk about it? I don't remember. I got a whole bunch of EcoTools stuff from Target. I like them, they're very soft. So the first thing I do whenever I get home is I check the DVR. So I've been watching Ghost Adventures because that's the only thing I record anymore, because I don't feel like waiting for Travel Channel to put it on the app, because then there's still ads. Like, we're already paying for your service. We pay for this channel. If it's free on demand without ads, why does it have to be on the app with ads? I signed in with my cable provider. Also, the Travel Channel app makes you sign in every time you open the app. Like, oh my god. But anyway, I think I had this dream last night, and Zach Bagans was in it, which is funny because I don't particularly like him, like, as a person, or really as an investigator. I don't have a lot of respect for the man because he kind of comes off as a douche, but I was watching Ghost Adventures before bed last night, and I had a dream that he was in it. And we were like at my school, but it didn't look like didn't look like my school. Like it was a dream version of my school. And we were in the theater. I don't know, all the theaters are haunted, so that could be it. We were in the theater or something, and he gave me a gift bag with like this notebook in it, and it was like a Beauty and the Beast, like cartoon Disney, like it was from like a Disney store, and it had a bunch of like different character themed sticky notes in it, and like Zach Bagans gave that to me. And then I remember in the dream I went to make a video about it, and the title was Zach Bagans Gets Me, Man. Like, and then towards the end of the dream I was telling him about the historical society and how it's haunted, and then he was kind of a dick and I woke up. So I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I had that dream last night. I think I'm gonna skip the blush today, because as the only grandchild slash niece slash nephew in my family currently attending college, all the did I mean to? This is highlighter. Yes. I just forgot what I was doing. I am skipping blush. All the attention's gonna be on me today, so I will be blushing plenty. Especially when my uncle starts to ask inappropriate questions. So, I'm just gonna put on this highlighter. I don't know if any... Yeah, okay. So, I have this ELF, whatever the hell the brand is, baked highlighter. And one of the things that the review said on the Target website before I ordered it was that you can't, like, get it to work. Like, it won't come off on the brush. So I do find that every time I want to use it, I have to scratch it with something. I'm using a soda tab because that's what my brothers have covered my desk with in my absence. This color also has, like, I mean, this highlighter also has a bit of color to it. It's kind of a, I don't know, corally color. That's not coral. Well, yeah, it kind of has pigment to it, so. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Yes. So that's another reason I'm not doing blush, because I just don't care anymore. Oh, I need to blend that out. In between this, I'm going into the bathroom and checking my makeup in different lighting because I can't see shit right now. I'm literally trying to tear the mirror out of this old, like, caboodle makeup case, but it's, like, really in there. There's, like, this piece of foam. Oh, if it breaks, I'm gonna cry a lot, because then I'll be bleeding. I got it. Look what I can do. So you know how those sponge tip applicators that come with palettes are basically useless? They're not useless because I'm using this with my powder foundation to clean up, like, it's my underneath my brow, like shit's tight. So onto the palette. So this is, again, the Blushed Nudes by Maybelline New York. It's supposedly a dupe of one of the Naked palettes. I don't have any of them, so I can't confirm or deny that, but, you know, other people have made videos about it. Actually just used this brown one to fill in my eyebrows because I didn't bring the palette I normally use. I like that this has, like, pinks, browns, and, like, grays, and then it's got a pretty good highlight. It's one of the things that I've heard in most reviews about it is that there's not really good color payoff unless you work for it, and it really, like, that's true. Like, you have to, like, I'm rubbing pretty hard and not much is coming off, so you really have to get in there with the brush. But for $8, this palette was $8. So for $8, you have to work a little more for the color, but then the end result is pretty good. So there's a lot of different looks you can create with this. I never really, like, I don't have, like, one set look that I do with it yet, and I've been playing with it for, like, a month or two now, so I'm just gonna kind of pick colors and figure it out. Alright, so I'm gonna use this pale matte pink right here as my base color. Have to get it on the brush first. So it looks like a lot on the brush, and then creasing in my primer. Isn't that like the opposite of the point of that? Put that on the entire lid and I kind of blended it out at the edges. I think, oh, that was loud. I think I'm gonna take this kind of metallic brown on the end and put that into the crease. Which brush do I want? Yeah, I'm still gonna use this brush for it. Kind of get it on the corner. You see that? And, you know, if it looks a little wild, we can work with that and fix it at the end. I mean, that's how I live my life. So I'm going crazy around the edges, so I'm going to take this metallic pink and just kind of use it to, like, soften the edges of it so it doesn't look so dark all around. The more metallic ones do have better payoff than the matte ones. Like, you don't have to work so hard for them, but the matte ones, you really gotta get in there with the brush to get a good amount of pigment. I can't actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, so, and like another thing with drugstore palettes, you really have to build up your color, which is why I started with like that light matte so I can get like a good canvas, and I'm like slowly working into the darker colors. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this brown color. And the lighter one, I said I was gonna put it in the crease, but it's more on like the corners. So I'm using the fluffy brush end of this Eco Tools. It's like the travel brushes thing. So I'm using this fluffy brush. I'm sure these brushes have names, but I just don't know them. Just keep going in here. Get a little definition or something. And it's okay that it's starting to look crazy right there. We don't need to worry about that right now, though. It's okay. I can't see because there's weird, like, I'm at my window, which is not optimal. I'm gonna take this stubby brush. I think it's meant for smudging. I'm not using it for that. I'm gonna take, which one did I say I was gonna use? This kind of gray silver color, and I'm gonna press that press it in right on the lid right there. And there's fallout. Where's my big fluffy brush? There's a lot of fallout. Well, cover that up later. Again, it's drugstore makeup. Like, don't have high expectations. It works. It's you get what you pay for, and the end result will be okay. I swear. Take that same stubby brush and get this really light metallic pink, and I'm gonna go right in this corner. You have to get a lot of on there, and then there's a lot of fallout, but eventually it'll look like something. You just have to really work for it. And, you know, sometimes in life there really is no easy way out, and you just gotta do it. And sometimes that means you have to press really hard with your brush in the pan. Alright, so, kind of looks like shit, but what I do now is make sure this brush is clean. Take a lot of this color. So all I'm doing is I'm taking that color, I'm just putting it all on the edges, and I'm blending it all out. I'm just going for it. And is it working? Kind of, you know? Kind of. It's kind of working. Now I'm gonna take that white and get that all up on my brush. And I'm gonna start to do like a brow bone highlight type deal, but I do it in 2 steps. So first I do it like right across the top with the fluffy brush, and then I'll go back in with the stubby brush and do like a hard line, and then inner corner of the eye, basic, you know, like highlight eye makeup. So that's what that looks like. Get a little close up. Please ignore my nose. This makeup's not supposed to look good up close. This is so you can look better than everyone else in the family pictures that you're forced to take. I mean, who are we kidding? Just for fun, I think we're gonna take a little tiny bit of this corner, like metallic brown pink thing. Everything that's pink has a little bit of brown in it, on an angled brush. I'm just gonna take that along the bottoms of my eyes and we'll see how that goes. Am I gonna regret this? Maybe. Maybe not immediately, but we'll see. I'm using the brush that came with the Miss Fabulous palette to kind of try and soften that. Oh, I just put the brush in my eye. As it looks a little bit more intense than I originally wanted. The mascara I have that is now my new absolute favorite is Wet n Wild's Mega Protein. This mascara is, I think, $3, and this is waterproof, and it doesn't make my eyes get all dry, because with every other brand, Neutrogena, Maybelline, every other brand of waterproof mascara that I normally use, if I put it on, my eyes, like, don't react to it well, my contacts dry up. This beautiful product does not do that, and whatever the protein is, it makes my lashes not feel crunchy, and like it's not impossible to get off with a makeup wipe. And I love this. It's $3. They have it at Rite Aid. I love it. Okay, so boom, that's that with the eyes. That I did bottom mascara, which I don't normally do, but I figured it's Thanksgiving and Trump was elected, so now's the time to break loose, get a little crazy before God knows what. Alright, you can all see how horrendously dry and cracked and not smooth my lips are, but on the note of what I just said, previously I was just gonna use like a pretty, like, I don't know, like a nude lip maybe, but since I've got this like pinkish eye look and this purple jacket, you know, I was gonna shy away from doing any dramatic lip choices, but I know that some of my family members voted for Trump, so at this point, I don't care what people think, because I was thinking, oh, it's a family function, you don't want to do a dramatic lip, you don't want to freak out any of the aunts and uncles, but I don't care anymore. So I'm going to use this Ulta matte lip cream. It is similar to the NYX Liquid Suede in formula. The brushes look exactly the same. They're like the same size. This is elusive. I don't know if they meant to spell it like that, because isn't it with an I? An illusion is a literary thing. I'm not even going to try to put this on in my laptop. It's my phone. And we're done. My teeth look so white in this light, but I know that the second I'm indoors, my teeth will look yellow as a banana, because purple and yellow are complementary colors. So, that'll be fun. So yeah, I really like this. For a while, when I first got it, I was a little wary of it, because I didn't have anything like super deep like that, but now every time I wear it, I get a lot of compliments. Like, I went to the mall 2 weeks ago, and everyone, every like floor employee in pink and Aeropostale and Aerie, they all complimented me on it. Even the lady at Tivana liked it. So it's done. Is it good? Maybe, maybe not, but it's a look, and that's what we're going for here. Oh! Urban Decay. Oh. Now it's done. Now it's done. If you like this video and would like to see more, I have 1 or 2 other Get Ready With Me videos. I'll create a playlist of them. And I also have another makeup review. I reviewed the Miss Fabulous palette, which was partnered with a YouTuber and Ulta. So I'm on my phone, but when I'm on my computer, I'll put that video, I'm gonna say there, because I know how to do that now. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, stay spooky, and I'll see you sometime. Not Thanksgiving. This is definitely not going to be uploaded today. I don't have Wi-Fi in the car. But, I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. when you watch this. And I know that I have a couple viewers outside the US. I hope that you have a good Thursday. Had a good Thursday. This is an American holiday.